Good morning, students. Today's topic is harmful microorganisms. In the last class, we have already discussed about useful microorganisms. The link is given in the description box. You can watch there. So let's come to the harmful microorganisms. Microorganisms are harmful in many ways. So some of the microorganisms causes diseases in human beings, plants, and animals. Such disease causing microorganisms are called pathogens. These microorganisms may spoil food, clothing, and leather. Let us study more about these harmful microorganisms. First, let us discuss about diseases causing microorganisms in human beings. Pathogens enter our body through air we breathe, the water we drink, or the food we eat. In these means, the pathogens enter our body. They can also get transmitted by direct contact with any infected person or carried by an animal. Microbial diseases can spread from an infected person to a healthy person through air, water, food, or physical contact. Such type of diseases are called as communicable diseases. For example, cholera, common cold, chicken pox, tuberculosis. These are the examples of communicable diseases. When a person is suffering from common cold, when he sneezes, some fine droplets of moisture carrying thousands of viruses and they are spread in the air. And the virus may enter the body of a healthy person while he breathing and causes infection. Then you may have a doubt, then how can we avoid the spread of communicable diseases? For example, this common cold and tuberculosis, these type of diseases can be controlled by keeping a handkerchief on the nose and mouth while you sneezing. So it is better to keep a distance from infected persons. And some of these diseases are spread through insects also. There are some insects and animals which acts like a carriers of disease and causes and causing microbes. Disease causing microbes. So one of such example is housefly. See, we are very familiar with houseflies. These houseflies sit on the garbage and animal excreta. Thereby, pathogens stick to their bodies, and when these flies sit on uncovered food, they may transfer the pathogens. Whoever eats this contaminated food is likely to get sick. So, it is advisable to always keep food covered and avoid consuming such uncovered items of food. And another example of carriers is the female Anopheles mosquito, which carries the parasite of malaria, that is Plasmodium, which is a protozoan parasite. And female Aedes mosquito acts as a carrier of dengue virus. Then how can we control the spread of malaria or dengue? Yes, simply by avoiding this or controlling the population of mosquito. That's why our teacher also suggests us to not to let water collected anywhere in our neighborhood, because all the mosquitoes breed in water. Hence, one should not let water collect anywhere. That means in coolers, tires, flower pots, any broken items, like that, etc. So, by keeping the surroundings clean and dry, we can prevent mosquitoes from breeding. So, you can give the list of measures which help to avoid the spread of malaria. Now, let us see the some common human diseases caused by microorganisms, which are given in the form of a table. First one is tuberculosis. It is commonly called as TB and it is caused by bacteria, and the mode of transmission is through air, and we can prevent this disease by keeping the patients in isolation and keep the personal belongings of patients away from those of others, and by vaccination. The vaccine for tuberculosis is BCG vaccine. And next one is measles. Measles is a disease caused by virus and it is spread through air. And for this also we can keep the patients in isolation, and we should keep the belongings of patients away from those of others. And for this for measles vaccination is MMR vaccination. And chickenpox, it is also a viral disease and it can spread by air and direct contact, and this is also controlled by vaccination, that is varicella vaccination. And next, cholera. Cholera is a bacterial disease and the mode of transmission of this disease is through water and food. And maintaining personal hygiene and good sanitary habits are the preventive measures, and consume properly cooked food and boiled drinking water. And for typhoid, it is a bacterial disease, so by maintaining personal hygiene we can control this disease. And hepatitis A, it is also called as yellow jaundice, and it is caused by a virus. It is spread through contaminated water. So by drinking boiled water we can control this hepatitis A, and vaccinations is also available for this disease. And next, malaria. Malaria is caused by a protozoan parasite called plasmodium, and the mode of transmission is through female anopheles mosquito. And by controlling the mosquito population and by using mosquito nets and mosquito repellents we can avoid this disease. And spraying insecticides and controlling breeding of mosquitoes by not allowing water to collect in the surroundings we can control the malaria disease. Disease causing microorganisms in animals. Several microorganisms not only cause diseases in humans and plants but also in other animals. For example, anthrax is a dangerous human and cattle disease caused by a bacterium. Robert Koch discovered the bacterium Bacillus anthracis, which causes anthrax disease. Foot and mouth disease of cattle is caused by a virus. So these are the animal diseases. Disease causing microorganisms in plants. Several microorganisms cause diseases in plants like wheat, rice, potato, sugarcane, orange, apple, and others. The diseases reduce the yield of crops. Now let us see some plant diseases in a table. Citrus canker. Citrus canker is a plant disease which is caused by bacteria and the mode of transmission is by air. And rust of wheat, which is caused by a fungus and it is spread by air and seeds. Yellow vein mosaic of bindi okra disease, and it is caused by a virus and it is mode of transmission is through insects. And these are the some of the examples of plant diseases, and these diseases can be controlled by use of certain chemicals which kills the microbes. So this is about the harmful microorganisms which causes diseases in human beings, animals and plants. Thank you.